Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. In this lesson, we're going to speak about the fi'l al-naqis when it's in the mudara' and how it functions. So the fi'l al-mudara' or the fi'l al-naqis when it's in the mudara' form, it will drop its lam kalima if it's attached to antum or hum and if it's attached to anti. So if it's attached to antum or hum, it will look like this, yad'una. So yad'una originally had two waws, right? One waw was the waw that was actually part of the verb itself. And then the second waw is the waw that is the representation of antum or hum. So here, the waw that was actually part of the verb is being dropped, and this waw here is the representation of antum or hum. A clear example is group EA, where, for example, we have yansawna. So yansawna originally had an alif at the end, yansa. But this alif here is dropped so that you can add the waw, which again is the attached form of antum or hum. And then for group AE, you have yabkuna. Yabkuna. So we changed the kasra that was in yabki to a dhamma to accommodate the waw. And likewise, the ya that was at the end of yabki was removed to add the ya, sorry, that was at the end of yabki was removed in order to add the waw here. For anti, it looks like this. For group AU, you have tada'ina. For group EA, you have tansayna. And then for group AE, you have tabkina. So in all these scenarios, the ya that you see here is the attached form of anti, right? So the waw was removed here in order to attach the ya. The ya here is not the ya that was originally here, right, in nasiya, which became an alif, but rather this ya here is the attached form of anti. And then in tabkina, again, this ya here is not the original ya that was part of the verb, but rather it's the ya which represents anti. So now let's see a fuller picture, if you will. يدعو ينسى يبكي فهو فهي تدعو تنسى تبكي فهما يدعوان ينسيان يبكيان فهما feminine تدعوان تنسيان تبكيان فهم يدعون ينسون يبكون. So here it was dropped. فهن يدعون ينسين يبكين. فأنت تدعو تنسى تبكي أنت تدعين it was dropped تنسين تبكين. أنتما is the same for both. أنتم تدعون تنسون تبكون again it was dropped. أنتن تدعون تنسين تبكين. And then أنا أدعو it's very clear. And then نحن ندعو ننسى and نبكي. So that is what the dropping that happens, if you will. Now to go on to the next topic, which is the fi'l al-mudari' or the fi'l al-naqis when it's in the mudari' form, when it's mansub. So when the fi'l al-naqis in the mudari' form is mansub, sometimes the fatha is going to be apparent, is going to be seen at the end, and sometimes it won't be seen. So for group AU, the fatha will be apparent. So the fatha will be seen on the waw. So you'll say lan yad'uwa, lan yad'uwa. So the fatha here is a sign of nasab, like if I was to say lan yadhhaba, same thing. But for group EA, the fatha will be hidden. So you'll say lan yansa, and the fatha at the end of, or the fatha on the alif at the end of yansa is hidden because you can't add a haraka on the alif. So you won't see it. And then for group EAE, the fatha will be apparent. So lan yabikiya, lan yabikiya. So in all these scenarios, actually, the verb is mansub. But for group AU, you can add a fatha on a waw, so you add it. You can add a fatha on a ya, so you add it, but you can't add a fatha on an alif, so it's there, but it's hidden.